Hello and welcome back to the Menagerie series. In this episode, we are going to travel to the Nether. Why are we traveling to the Nether? Well, it's kind of a long, drawn-out process. But basically, I need to build, or I want to build, a steam boiler. And a steam boiler requires... Well... Let's see, a steam boiler requires this firebox, and a firebox requires a fire charge. Fire charges are made with blaze powder, which you get from killing blazes, and they only occur in the Nether. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So, since the last episode, I've done quite a bit, but This is a stairwell that goes down to near the bottom of the world. I went down and I mined up some obsidian. I also created an enchantment table and an anvil. I use the enchantment table to put some basic protection levels on some armor that I have. I just made the Damascus steel and the Damascus steel chestplate and the helmet. Leggings and boots, I actually found those when I was exploring. I found a desert temple right there, and in the bottom of the desert temple was those steel leggings and steel boots. So I have some armor. I still have my Damascus steel sword. I have my spells, so I think I should be okay as far as living in the Nether. Now, I'm not quite sure about that because I do have a mod installed called Nether Stuffs, and I do look at the entries in the Minecraft forums about these mods, but sometimes I don't always remember everything it says about them. So I'm not exactly sure what to expect out of that mod. I changed my crafting altar here to use witchwood logs, or witchwood planks, I should say. Just because there was a witchwood tree and I cut it down and it provided enough to do this with. I have done more research in my Oculus. I researched the magic damage, but I haven't gone far on that side. On the defense side, I did unlock regeneration and healing, as well as leap, slow fall, and haste. I haven't created any spells. Oh, I also created the light spell, which I wanted to look at, and night vision. I meant to look at the light spell, and I haven't done that yet. I did create a spell book, which I've called Call 911, and will do a heal and regeneration on me. However, it requires 500 neutral essence, and neutral essence is generated by a structure called the Essence Nexus. It looks like this. It's not hard to build. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, and I'll probably do that eventually. I just haven't yet. And I wanted to create the light spell, but I did not do that yet, so it doesn't look like it takes too much. Ooh, it takes the sunstone? That's probably hard to find. I'll have to look for sunstone. That's why I didn't do that one. I remember now. Okay, anyway, enough of that. What we need to do now is dig out what we need to build the portal to the Nether. So I'll do that with my diggy spell, like that. Oh, another thing I'll talk about with Ars Magica, which I had not remembered from the previous version, and I recently found out about again. In the lower right part, underneath where it says mana, and looks like a little crescent moon shape, if I press the C button, it turns it into a half moon shape, and I can toggle back and forth between those. The half moon shape is a more powerful version of whatever spell you're casting, and it will use up more mana to cast the spell. So in the light version, I guess, or the reduced version, if I cast this digging spell, you can see I used about 4 or 5 mana to do that. If I use the higher tiered You can see I used quite a bit more. I used about, looked like what's 12? Look, about 12 there. So why do you do that? Well, there's a couple of different things. When it comes to the spells, that increased version like that means it will do something more. So with my Bang 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 spell, it does a little bit more damage. The problem is it uses considerably more mana, and the increase in damage is not proportional to that. So I'm not quite liking that so much, but it is an option that I have available to me. So I don't want to go too much about that because it's time for us to visit the Nether. So I'll light it up and double check to make sure I have what I'm going to need, which I think I do. I probably could use another shovel, but let's go visit the Nether and see what it looks like. All right. Ooh, wavy, wavy, wavy. All right. So let it load up here real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Again, the Nether Stuffs mod, I know it adds trees, speaking of which, and, ooh, those are fire ogres. Now those fire ogres are actually from, it's either Mo Creatures or Project Zulu, I don't know which, but they are probably pretty dangerous, so I don't want to mess with them too much. This here is quartz, and I do want this quartz, because there's a lot of stuff that I need to build with quartz. So let's get this out. Alright, they're staying over there, which is good for me. More quartz. There we go. Okay, and I'm looking for a couple of different things. One is whatever ores I can find, such as this quartz. Now, the Nether Stuffs mod does add these nether ores. Now, I'm casting the dig spell, it's not working. So if I hit C and go to the amplified mode with the half moon in the lower right corner and do it, now it will mine these ores. So that's why you would use it, mainly because you have to. But you don't want to do it too much because it does use up so much of your mana, so much more of your mana proportionally. And I've got a hell rat coming at me. Ooh, that was neat. And I collected fire from a hell rat. Okay, the only thing I know you could use fire for is to make chainmail. Oh, there's other things you can make with it too. A fairy amulet. A sky amulet. Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind in case we need it. And these nether ores, these nether gold ores, they can be mined down in smelted in what's called a demonic furnace. And that is made right here. That's part of the Nether Stuffs, and that's what I would need these nether bricks for. So if I can get nether bricks, I can turn this into gold ore and then turn that into gold like I would normally. But I first will need to find oops, wrong spell. I first will need to find nether bricks. And as I said, this Nether Stuffs mod, it adds all this stuff, and I'm just collecting cobblestone. This must be nether cobblestone. It adds the Nether Stuffs mod adds these sort of extra ores into the nether that allows you to mine them. And this is one reason why I turned off the generation of ores by the Metallurgy mod, because I didn't want to have to generate, I didn't want it to be generating so many ores. So this looks like, I have to go to amplified mode. This looks like it's probably redstone. It is. Alright. So the other major thing that we're going to need to find is a stronghold, a nether fortress, I guess it's called. And that's where we'll find the blazes, which we need to get in order to get the blaze rods so that we can make what we need to make. And I'm spending a little too much time gathering this nether quartz, and I probably shouldn't spend so much time on it, but I will need it, primarily because it's needed for applied energistics. Oops. So, what did we get? Oops. Let's see, what is this stuff? Oh, that's the same as that. Okay. That was just the cobblestone. So let's start looking around for a nether fortress. And sadly, I don't see one. I'm not exactly sure how this mini-map works in the nether, as far as whether it's showing the top layers or bottom layers. There's some zombie pigmen. Always remember that zombie pigmen are neutral, sort of. they won't attack you unless you attack them first. What is this? Oh, Nether Certus Quartz. Alright, I'll take it. And Nether Copper. Again, all stuff that I'll need to put into the Demonic Furnace. And in order to build that, I need the Nether Bricks, which I will get from the Nether Fortress as soon as I can find one. Alright. I believe... Ooh, another Hell Rat. Oh, get away. This is where you have to be careful, because if you're attacking something else and you accidentally hit the zombie pigmen, then they will attack you, so you have to be a little bit careful. Oh, I'm getting attacked by something. Another Hell Rat. So you can see I'm doing 3 points of damage. If I go to amplified mode... Oh, it didn't, I missed it saying how much damage I did. Oh, shoot. I might have done a little bit more damage, but I didn't see it. Boy, those Hell Rats just come right after you, don't they? Okay. So let's go looking over here. And what else? Looks like there's a Scorpion there. Another bad guy. And looks like Dark Mages over there. What is that? That's another Hell Rat there, looks like. Let's get this guy with this. That's on the minor mode, and then amplified mode I do 6 points of damage. And I'm getting shot at by a skeleton of all things. So the amplified mode, as you saw, did twice as much damage, but it, from past experience with it, I know it uses up about 10 times, almost 10 times as much mana. So again, I'm not convinced that it's actually worth it for that particular case, but there may be circumstances where I would change my mind on that. So this is a tree, again. This is a Hellfire Wood tree. And I don't remember the details on how the trees from the Nether Stuffs mod work, but I will look into it. I think I can probably find a sapling, which would allow me to replant this, but maybe not. So anyway, still need to find a Nether Fortress, so I am going to look to see what I can find as far as another fortress goes, and if I find something, or as soon as I do find something, I will let you know. Okay, I haven't found a fortress yet, although I think I know where one is. On the mini-map here, this has the lookings of what would be a fortress, so I'm trying to make my way over there. I believe this is interesting. It uses the same markers as the overworld, so this should be where my house is. This should be where the portal is to go back to the house, but that should be another fortress there. But what I wanted to show you, make sure there's nothing here that's going to hit me. Right there in the middle of the lava, I'm guessing that that is going to be sunstone, because the entry for sunstone says that it occurs around lava. That's obviously not very easy to get to or get it, but I'm assuming that that's what that looks like. So I just wanted to show you that, and I'm still going to try to make my way over to that Nether Fortress. Okay, I have made it over here. You see on my mini-map, I'm in this area. This was the original structure I saw. When I got close to it, it seemed like all you see, what you see here on the map, that's all that there was, these little arms. I thought maybe it would go under here, and it might still do, but I saw this area over here. I came over here first, and I got over here, and if you listen, that is the sound of a blaze, and probably the sound of multiple blazes. So I'm betting that they're right inside of this tower, either inside the tower or on top. And that means it's going to be dangerous. So, yep, I can see a blaze right there. There's one. Oh, there's one over there too. So I'm just going to shoot them, spamming my firing button. Dodge out of the way when they shoot back. And hope I can get a couple of them dead. Come on. I've noticed that I'm... Oh, he got me. Gosh, dang it. Alright. Water doesn't work in the nether, so being on fire is not a good thing. And I just want to avoid dying. Oh, you sucker got me. Alright, I'm going to build myself a wall like this. Okay. Yeah. right there is a blaze spawner, I can tell. So, I need to... Oh, shoot, there's one right there. Oh, gosh, how did you get me? Gosh, dang it. Okay, I need to... Come here. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come over here. I can't hit you if you're over there. Oh, come on. There is. Oh, there's another one. He can shoot me. I don't want him to be able to shoot me. Oh, dang it. Okay, I need to eat something. Block that off so they can't get me. What I need to be able to do is build a trap of some kind. Oh, man. I think he would get me if I move to the side. So, what I'm going to try to do is go like that. And, ooh, watch out. Watch out. Oh, he got me. Okay, please don't burn to death. Please don't burn to death. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to wait until I heal. I think I might have this sealed off. This. Oh, there's a blaze rod. I only got one. Oh, watch out. Oh, man, there's a whole bunch of them down there. Alright, let's see if I can shoot them. Watch out. There's one bad thing about shooting a projectile is sometimes you can't see when one's being shot back at you. But hopefully, I think I'm hitting them at all. There's one up there. Okay. So what I want to do is build another wall like this. Ooh, something shooting at me. It may be above me. Here, yep. See, the spawner is right here. And there's no ceiling over it, so when they spawn, they can just fly up and over. Which is what's happening. See, there they are. Oh no, watch out. No, 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 no. Alright, I got him. What I want to do is block this up. Oh, careful. Careful. Like that. That's good. For now. Not perfect. Just trying to make a way to get something like this. Okay. Let's see, what I want is for the blazes to come down in here. Like that. Come on. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come down here. They can even go here or here. And then from here I can hit them. And they can't hit me back, and I can collect a blaze rod. See how that works? That's pretty good. So let's try to do... But I don't want it to be... I can, but I don't want to extend this out any, because if they fall into here, they can't see me, and I can hit them without them attacking me. But if I push this back any, then they will be able to see me and then fire at me, which I don't want them to do. See, I really don't want to be shooting them because they can shoot back at me once I do that. So, anyway, I've made it. I've got my blaze rod. And I'm going to... Ooh, careful. Careful, careful. If I can, I may get to a point where I will try to turn this... careful. Try to turn this blaze spawner into a... Whoa! Die. There you go. Careful. Into... Woo! Careful. Gotcha. Another blaze rod. Excellent. I'll need quite a few blaze rods for other things as well, so it's not going to hurt me to get as many as possible. Let's see what happens if I take out this... Oh, that's a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Now they can see me. But... Oh! I knew I was going to do that to myself. Playing with fire. Literally, basically. Gotta just have to be careful. Oh, shoot. I used the wrong spell. Okay. Come here, guy. Come here. Still kind of hit him. These fires out. Ooh, careful. Come down so I can kill you, please. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, another blaze rod. Yes, another blaze rod. This is working out okay. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Oh. Anyway, folks, I think that's going to wrap up my encounters in the Nether for this episode. Next episode, I think we'll be able to start working on building the steam boiler. And once we have the steam boiler, we'll have our source of power, and then we can start building other machines that we're going to need, including our quarry. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Gotcha, suckers. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, I can't get that blaze rod down.